Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets tonight. Guys, I'm going to be real here. I'm going to be real here, and I'm going to say right now, I was impressed by the Lakers tonight. Sure, at the end of the line, at the end of the game, the Lakers came up short due to the refs and all that. But at the same time, I was impressed by the performance by the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. They played with heart tonight. They were passionate. The players tonight stepped up to the plate. Most of the players from our second unit also stepped up to the plate when it came to Shake Milton, Dalton Connect, and also our player of the game with Austin Reaves. Just the fact that a shorthanded Lakers, no LeBron, no Luca, and the rest of the crew, part of our starting lineups, did not play in this game. They still managed to go toe to toe with the Denver Nuggets, a healthy Denver Nuggets team when it comes all said and done. I was impressed by this Lakers team when it came down to it. Unfortunately, they couldn't win tonight. They're on a 4-game losing streak after this now. So it's very unfortunate the Lakers continue to lose games. And I believe after this, I think, don't they fall down to the 5th seed? I might be mistaken, but that depends if the Houston Rockets, if they somehow um, they are still within the 5th seed, or if they won a game, or I don't know if they played tonight, but at this point, I'm just checking the standings. Sorry, guys, just give me a moment. Yeah, the Lakers fall to the 5th seed, unfortunately. So and obviously it's kind of like a tied with the Houston Rockets and the Memphis Grizzlies within, or even the 2nd seed as well with the Denver Nuggets. So at any given moment, the Lakers could potentially move up within the standings by the time hopefully we reach. The return of LeBron and Luka and all of our Lakers coming back from injury for sure. So, um, but with that unfortunate loss, I was proud of the Lakers tonight. They showed up when it came down to it. I was impressed by Austin Reaves, Dalton Connect, and also Shake Milton. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, there were some efforts. We saw efforts tonight from this Lakers team, even third quarter, second half performances from this Lakers team. I mean, it was only 50 seconds left remaining in the game, and the Lakers were like up by like two, 4 points or something like that. I might be mistaken. They were like 126, and the Nuggets were like 124, 122 or something like that. But then the refs and Jokic, kind of made a legal move. And obviously, the Lakers got penalized for it. And obviously, the Denver Nuggets came out of nowhere and started scoring after the fact with those 50 seconds left remaining in the game. Yeah, it was Jamal Murray with those threes that he was making. And obviously, the free throws coming to the no, not the free throws, but obviously Nikola Jokic with that driver to the rim with that layup that obviously came from that foul that was made. So obviously it was not a good situation at that particular moment, and a heartbreaking loss for the Lakers when it came down to it. Very unfortunate. The Lakers could have won this game with the third option from Austin Reaves tonight. Unfortunate, but unfortunately, it's just the refs played a big role in this. But at the same time, I mean, the Lakers were facing a top team in the West, and even though they went toe to toe with them, they just couldn't capitalize on the opportunity to win it tonight. So it's just very unfortunate. And the Lakers, obviously, like I said, going on a 4-game losing streak after this loss against the Nuggets. Let's hope that they potentially will bounce back, and hopefully we'll see more returns from injuries from certain Lakers moving forward, hopefully. But at this point, it's a big questionable with only like 17 games remaining in the game of the season, excuse me, that the Lakers, if they will potentially bounce back, or they will potentially continue to lose games with no LeBron James or maybe potentially no Luca because he's obviously dealing with an injury of his own. You know, according to tonight's uh, injury report from the Los Angeles Lakers. So sorry guys, I'm just still looking. I'm trying to look for the Lakers, what game they have next. For some reason, it's not pulling up for me, but there we go. So Saturday, Sunday, the Lakers will face the Suns. They're not doing too well. That could be a win for the Lakers if somehow we see the same Lakers that they show up in this game tonight against the Denver Nuggets. Maybe, but crossing our fingers that it will happen. But unfortunately, knowing how the Lakers have been playing with no LeBron, no Luca now, and no Rui, no Jackson Hayes. I mean, it's just continues to piling up when it comes to the lack of availability from this Lakers team and their players and all that. So it's just really going to continue to be a very difficult road ahead of them with this tough schedule. With now, I believe 5 games and 7 nights, I believe. So it's going to really continue to doll on the Lakers when it comes to their opportunities to start to win games or maybe hopefully bounce back, hopefully. But it just remains to be seen at this point. And it's going to be tough. Like I mentioned, my last live stream last night, it's going to be tough for the Lakers moving forward with these couple of weeks due to the horrible scheduling by the NBA and just no LeBron, no Luca now, and now just not, 4 of our starting lineups are still out. So it's just continuing to piling on the Lakers. Tough month of the season. So for sure. Before I get into the team stats and everything that we saw from tonight's game and the players that showed up tonight against the Denver Nuggets, be sure to like this live stream and, of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And, of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers' heartbreaking loss against the Denver Nuggets tonight, 126 to 131. But I just have to say, guys, kudos to Dalton Connect and Austin Reaves tonight for showing up in this game. I mean, they balled out offensively. They showed up when it came down to it. And I was just impressed by their performance when it came to their offensive attack against the Denver Nuggets tonight. I mean, they completely underestimated the Lakers and their firepower due to the lack of players available. No LeBron, no Luca, no Jackson Hayes. I'm probably missing somebody. Rui Hachimura. I mean, 4 of our starters not being in this game kind of, felt that the Denver Nuggets were like, hey, we can get this win. We can easily win this game. But as we all saw throughout the game, the Lakers showed up in every single quarter and they just continued to dominate until the very end. Unfortunate ref calls that were obviously favored to the Denver Nuggets throughout the game. And it was just a really bad outing in that particular moment where the Lakers could have won this game. But unfortunately, the refs and obviously the Nuggets just gained some momentum in those final seconds left remaining in the game. And it was just a done deal. An unfortunate heartbreaking loss tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. But kudos to Austin Reaves tonight, stepping up to the plate with no Luca, no LeBron, no Rui, none of his 4 starting lineups. Playing alongside him, and he was the only starter for the team playing in the starting lineup with different rotational players tonight. But obviously, he balled out with 37 points, with 13 assists and 8 rebounds out there tonight. Went 4 of 10 from the 3 and managed to go 13 of 26 from the field. So he balled out offensively, guys. He showed up and balled out. He had 4 steals in the game. He's the player of the game. And, he just really showed up to the plate, stepped up with, like I mentioned, with none of his starting lineups and, with him. with Luca and LeBron and Rui and Jackson Hayes. So he needed to show up, and that's what he did. And ironically, guys, I mean, think about this. The Denver Nuggets were all healthy. They had all their players. Even Aaron Gordon returned tonight. And the fact that they were struggling against a third option player in Austin Reaves with none of his starting stars next to him, with no LeBron, no Luka Doncic tonight, and even Rui and Jackson Hayes. I mean, that just shows you right there that he was on it. He was ready to go and wanted to show up in this game when it came down to it, and he obviously did with 37 points. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the game. But unfortunately, fortunately, we saw some greatness out of Austin Reaves tonight. So great job out there for Austin Reaves. Dalton Connect, great outing from his performance out there tonight. Another season high performance for him tonight with 32 points out there tonight with 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He did go 5 of 13 from the 3. So, his shooting played a big role in this Lakers performance tonight, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for him to get the Lakers over the hump to potentially or try to win this game. But like I mentioned, the refs played a big role in the Lakers losing this game, and also just the shooting efforts by the Denver Nuggets obviously played a big role in this as well. I mean, as a team, they shot 41% from the 3 when it came to the Denver Nuggets, and the Lakers scored around 37 as a team. So they were the better shooting team. Obviously, Jamal Murray um, made that last play to end the game with that 3, and obviously sealed the Nuggets win with that. So, but still, just a great job out there for Dalton Knet stepping up to the play with no of our starting lineups other than Austin Reaves in the game. So he really needed to show up in this game, and that's what he did. Great job out there for Dalton Connect, our rookie out there tonight. When you look at the rest of the Lakers tonight, obviously we saw some greatness out of Shake Milton as well, stepping up for our second unit with 16 points out there tonight with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and obviously he had 1 steal out there tonight. But he did go 1 of 2 from the 3 and went 7-11 from the field. So his offensive, attack also played a big role in this Lakers game tonight, and he stepped up to the plate. Where you didn't have Gabe Vincent and no Dorian Finney-Smith. So, the list goes on. I mean, Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent, they're part of the 7, 8-man rotation of this Lakers team. And the fact that they managed to not play in this game, and obviously including with our starting lineups, our 4 starting lineups not playing, the Lakers are shorthanded as hell, but the Lakers still managed to go toe to toe tonight with the Denver Nuggets. Unfortunate they couldn't win tonight. At the end of the day, I was proud by how we saw from this Lakers team out there tonight with Shake Milton and even Jordan Goodwin. I'm saying it again. He needs to get a roster spot. He's very important to this Lakers team when it comes down to the rotations and obviously the defensive side that he brings to the table as well. So, my hope is that Rob Pelinka will give him a regular roster spot, waive Kevin Reddish, or somehow waive Alex Len, who continuously is being in the starting lineup. Sure, he put up 5 rebounds, but his presence was not really that needed in this game, in my opinion. But because Jared Vanderbilt obviously showed up on his part when it came to those 9 points and 7 rebounds out there tonight with 3 steals. So, and not shot 1-3 out there tonight for the Lakers in the starting lineup. Obviously, due to no Dorian Finney-Smith and no Rui, the next man up in that particular position, the third option would be Jared Vanderbilt. So, kind of weakening our bench unit when it comes to size. But at the same time, I mean, they stepped up to the plate when it came down to it. And let's give some love for Christian Coloco I mean, he put up some solid numbers tonight. 8 points out there tonight with 7 rebounds, and I believe he had 1 block out there tonight. So, great job out there for even him, our two-way contract guy in Christian Coloco in this game tonight against a competitive team in the Denver Nuggets. So, even though we were going toe to toe with that particular team in the Western Conference. So it's just kind of shows you that this team really put their heart and soul into this game to the very end, where it got crumbled due to the refs. And, it was just very unfortunate. The Lakers could have won this game if they wanted to at the end. But the rest were in their way when it came down to it. And the fact that the Lakers only had 8 turnovers as a team kind of tells you that they were focused. They didn't want to make any given shown any weakness in this game against the Denver Nuggets, and it just kind of shows you guys that this was the best. It was the best when it comes to the circumstances of not having um, a full healthy rosters with no LeBron, no Luca, no Rui, no Jackson Hayes, no Dorian Finney-Smith, no. I mean, just counting the numbers here, guys. I mean, this is just craziness that you know all of our top guys, you know, even including Gabe Vincent, those guys were not in this game tonight against the Denver Nuggets. The betting odds had the Denver Nuggets going sky high in a blowout against the Lakers tonight. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. The Lakers fell short because they were shorthanded, and the fact that even though they went toe to toe with them and they could have won this game in those 50 seconds left remaining in the fourth quarter, unfortunately, the refs played a big role in this, and obviously, it was just bad calls were made, and it was just bad all around when it came down to it. And just give some love for these guys. I mean, they really stepped up to the plate and helped out the Lakers. Try to win this game as best as they can due to the circumstances. But at the end of the day, it was just bad all around for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. So very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate when it came down to it. But at the end of the day, I was proud of this Lakers team because they fought hard, put their heart and soul into this game, and they competed to the very end. And, it was just a great performance by this Lakers team, but they just couldn't get over the hump to beat them, to beat the Denver Nuggets, unfortunately. So, and as the results, the Lakers fall to the fifth seed in the Western Conference after this loss. They're basically tied with the fifth seed all the way up to the second seed in the Western Conference. I mean, any given moment, any of those teams start losing. I mean, the Lakers could potentially move up within the standings if they start to win games, hopefully. So, any given moment, they can get any of those seeds because it's just in their own reach to potentially make that happen for sure. So, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Hopefully, other teams around the Lakers start to lose, so they potentially move up within the standings. So it's a free for all. Anybody can get any seed at this point, from the fifth seed all the way up to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. So that's the good news. That's the good news for the Lakers. When it comes down to the standings, because any given moment, any from the like I said, the second seed to the fifth seed, it can vary. It can move up for any team in those particular seeds. So, but hopefully, Lakers will bounce back, break their 4-game losing streak by once they go into Sunday's matchup against the Suns. It's going to be an early game. It's going to be 1:30 Mountain Time for the Lakers facing the Phoenix Suns at home in LA. So good news is that they do return to LA, but it is going to be for a short time, I believe, because I believe they face the or no, not really. Oh no, they stay in LA and to face the San Antonio Spurs, which is that rescheduled game that was supposed to be back in February due to the LA fires. But I think hopefully, if they play the way play tonight against the San Antonio Spurs and maybe the Suns, the Lakers could potentially go on a 2-game winning streak, hopefully. But still, we have to wait for the returns, hopefully. But at the same time, if Dalton Connect shows out like he did tonight, along with Dalton Connect and Shake Milton and Jordan Goodwin and all of them, I mean, there's a guaranteed chance maybe the Lakers will potentially, you know, get those wins. But we just have to wait and see for sure. It just remains to be seen at this point. So yeah, guys. I mean, other than that, I mean, this was a competitive game for the Lakers. They put their heart and soul into this game, and all thanks to Dalton Connect and Austin Reaves tonight, along with Jordan Goodwin and Shake Milton. I mean, they all showed up. Every single player tonight, even Jared Vanderbilt, he showed up for the starting lineup and, did his all. But unfortunately, the Lakers just couldn't get over the hump and win this game, unfortunately. And now they fall to the 5th seed in the Western Conference with a 4-game losing streak under their belt, unfortunately. So, see, I don't see nobody commenting in this live stream, so I will be ending this live stream for all of you. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And of course, follow me all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And let's hope the Lakers will bounce back. Hopefully they break their 4-game losing streak when they go into Sunday facing the Phoenix Suns in an early game. Hopefully they do, unless maybe Monday will be a game where the Lakers will show up and play better in that particular game. But, we just have to hope maybe we'll see the returns of some of our injured players from Rui, from maybe Luka, Jackson Hayes, also Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent. Probably missing somebody. I know LeBron James is on that list, but I just heard that he may miss another week due to his groin issues. So it's not a day-to-day situation now. It's more of another week with no LeBron James, unfortunately. That's added on to that 2 weeks due to so basically 3 weeks, no LeBron, unfortunately. So, but at the same time, we need him to be healthy and 100% to face to be ready to go for the postseason, hopefully. But, we just have to wait and see. So, guys, I really appreciate all of you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And make sure to follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.